battle report here. 2,000 points. The Relic on the was it hammer and anvil. So the short edges of the board. This bed here is the Relic. We've got Sisters of Battle here on my side on the right versus Chaos Plague Marines with a ton of zombies there on the left. The Sisters, it's 2,000 points, so they have a split force org. I took the minimum number of Sisters of Battle, actually, so it's sort of a for fun list. So we've got 4 units of Battle Sisters. The only upgrade they've got are heavy bolters, except for one, which has got a multi-melta. So it's just 10 girls, 10 girls, 10 girls, 10 girls, so 40 sisters. A group of Repentia. This immolator has a storm bolter with Inferno. A heavy bolter with the Inferno rounds. There's an Exorcist, Rhino with Uriah, and 7 Death Cult Assassins, 2 Crusaders. The Arch Confessor here, sitting in another Rhino with exactly the same layout, 7 Death Cult Assassins and 2 Crusaders. We have an Icarus Las Cannon here with the Aegis line. Another set of Exorcists, so 3 Exorcists total, and a squadron of Penitent Engines over there. And on the Plague Marine side,
we have 9 Oblits,
and on the far side
21 plus 1 Plague Zombies.
So 21 plus 1?
21 plus the boss of the group.
Oh, the boss, okay.
Right. Each of these rhinos contains 4 Plague Marines. 2 of them are Meltas, and they have a boss, which all have Power Fists. All of them have the same number except for one, which has 2 extra regular Plague Marines.
And then Typhus is in Deep Strike Reserve.
Typhus is in Deep Strike, right.
All right, and the Sisters have the first round. We're going to see if Chaos steals it.
Most, but no. 5.
Yeah, 5, so no. All right, so Sisters go first, and it is night fighting. All right, so girls have done their movement. Pretty much everything's moved up 6 inches. These girls are spreading out because I'm trying to stop Typhus from deep striking right behind me, so make a danger zone. The Exorcist kind of slid around, and it's night fighting, so we're going to have to spotlight something with any hope of actually destroying an enemy unit. So the Sisters in their actual shooting, we got first blood. We blew this Rhino up, and didn't blow it up, wrecked it. These guys jumped their 6 inches out, and that was pretty much it. There was 1 act of faith used, a lot of shooting at Oblits, but it's night, so it makes stuff pretty hard, and 3 of these units ran, and we're on to Chaos's round 1. We're in Chaos's movement here. A ton of Plague Marines got out of vehicles. This vehicle immobilized itself. Squad jumps out, moves 5 inches. This squad got out of that one, moved 5 inches. This squad, we've actually done their runs already, so moved, ran, moved. These guys are standing next to the Relic after running, so they can't pick it up. And the zombies are just crawling forward towards the Sisters. So movement is done. It's a ton of guys coming out. So shooting is done. This group of girls got reduced to 2. They're still within 6 inches of the Rhino, so they're fearless. This group of girls lost 2, which isn't enough to make them run, but they got shot down, and we lost a Penitent Engine. It blew up when a las cannon just went through its armor there. And so we're on to the assaults, and these zombies are going to charge a bunch of girls. There were 2 charges and acts of faith, which didn't help the Sisters. These zombies don't make it to the 2 lone girls, but these get an 11-inch charge. They don't lose anyone in the Overwatch, and there's some murder that's about to go down. All right, the Sisters actually won that combat. We killed 4? 4 zombies go down, no Sisters go down, but everyone's locked in combat there. So we're on to Sisters round 2. Alright, so Sisters movement is done here. The Immolator moves up, and these Repentia jump out. Penitent Engines kind of run around the edge of the zombies because they're kind of pinned in. Death Cult Assassin Crusader units using Beastmen and Girls with Swords. They come jumping out of these 2 Rhinos along with Uriah and the Arch Confessor. These just kind of move around a little bit. This squad stays put. That squad moves up, and that Exorcist moved sideways some, and I think we're done. Oh, these girls, they walk up to the side of the building. Right, shooting is done. We shot everything at these Plague Marines here on top and killed all but one of them, but he's going to be able to pick up the relic pretty much this round. He took a lot of hits, las cannons and everything, but feel no pain. Feel no pain. And Exorcist hitting or shooting one time was sort of a drawback. All these other units ran, trying to spread out so that they don't get hit by plasma. Penitent engines are going to charge these zombies, and we can't fail our charge. So the assaults are over. There's only one. This Penitent engine squad, it didn't make up its points, but it did kill, what, like 12 zombies or something, at least? A crazy number of zombies just got murdered, but there's still 5 left, and the girls are staying because they killed more than there were zombies who are fearless. So we're on to round 2 for Chaos. Alright, movement is done for Chaos. Zombies are coming up on Uriah's Death Cult Crusader squad. Plague Marines fall back. Plague Marines kind of roll around. One of these two now owns the relic. Which one owns the relic?
Big group.
Alright, the big group owns the relic. These 2 rhinos come moving over here. Oblets are looking over the edge of the building towards the Repentia. And the other Oblet squads didn't move, right? Alright, so we're done. And Typhus did not come in. He got there was a lot of shooting with the most amazing rolls I've probably ever done. This squad is still standing. They're fearless because of the icon. They made like, what, 8 6-up saves against Plasma Melta Death, leaving 2 guys, 1 Crusader and a Death Cult Assassin, and then the HQ unit, the Arch Confessor. And others shooting. The Repentia are reduced to 1 lone girl with an Eviscerator, and one of the Death Cult Assassins in this squad got hit by a plasma that deviated into them. And that's it for shooting. There was a lot of the assaults. There are 2 of them. This Death Cult Crusader squad is reduced to just the Arch Confessor, and he's only alive because he issued a challenge. Everyone else died. The zombies over there are slaughtered by Penitent engines, and that combat ends, and the Sisters move 4 inches away, and the Pents move just 2, and so we're on to Sisters round 3. So movement is done. The Repentia is against the building. Immolator moved to there. Penitent engines are here. Girls, actually I haven't made them fall back yet. They're going to move back some. These girls are up on the building. He's locked where he is. These come forward. These slide to the side. These just kind of move a little bit. These girls come moving forward. We got 6 faith points. And we're going to move into shooting phase, and we actually moved guys for assaults. 1 Oblet died, and 1 had a wound put on it by an Exorcist. 1 Plague Marine, but not the guy with the relic, has died. I'm just shooting everything into him. Those Penitent engines flamed some Plague Marines, but nothing happened. And that was it for the shooting fatalities. So charges have gone off. Uriah's Death Cult Crusade squad has gone after these Oblets. And that Repentia in the corner over there, she charged the Oblets up on the roof. And there are no other charges because the Penitent engines cannot make it to the Plague Marines. So on the Deep Strike, Typhus lands here. He actually deviated through the building. Those guys are still on top of the building. They didn't move. Cultists are locked around the Arch Confessor. These guys are clumping up against the building. What, this moved like an inch?
I'm sorry.
Oh, these guys got to move. And Oblets didn't. So these guys got on top of the building. It's actually a building. It's a ruin. So they're just crawling up there. And we're on to shooting. All right, so we're done with shooting. This Melta gun missed. Penitent engines have blown up and wrecked and are destroyed. We lost a couple here. These guys, actually, did they run? They do not run, so they're staying where they are. And we're on to the assault. Insanity occurs here. The Arch Confessor is still standing. He's got 1 wound. He killed more zombies than they did wounds to him. Amazing. Some bad rolling. And we're done with... those 2 girls on the stairs died, so we're on to the Sisters round 4. Alright, movement is done. Immolator continues driving along. It's not a denial unit, so it doesn't get line breaker. These guys are hiding behind the building. Not fearless. Everyone else is kind of falling back because we're going to try to kill Typhus. There's no way to take the relic away from the multiple squads of Plague Marines that just don't die. So we're gonna try to kill the warlord. We put 2 wounds on Typhus with bolters. That was so the entire army shot Typhus for the most part, except for that one immolator that shot the rhino right next to it and glanced it with Inferno bolts. And that's it. So onto the assaults. We've got the Archconfessor, who should have died last round, but didn't. The Archconfessor dies. Wait. No surprise. Wait! No, the Archconfessor dies on the assault. Alright, movement is done. The guys with the relic got in this. It moved 5 inches because they moved 1. Obliterators got off the building. They're coming up on that immolator. The other ones got off the building, moving 6 inches. Typhus is hiding behind the building. Zombies are shuffling this way. These guys moved and ran. One of them dropped his backpack. And that rhino with the Havocs is driving over here. It actually... Did it do its 18-inch move? Mm-hmm. So it ran. And we're on to shooting. So in shooting, not much happens. Twin Link multi-meltas blow up the immolator. What happened?
I should have popped smoke. What am I doing with shooting? That's what I was going to do.
Alright,
never mind.
Tactical error from Ken there.
Yeah, bad time.
Immolator blows up. That thing shot this group of sisters. It hit 2. They save. It did not pop smoke, so it's just sitting there. And Typhus ran. These other guys ran. And we're on to the assault. It's immobilized, and it lost its weapon. And the only assault is going to be these guys assaulting Uriah. They're going to make the range if Uriah doesn't kill them. In this combat, so Uriah didn't hit any with his Overwatch. They charged in, and he killed enough of them. 11 of them were killed by the Death Cult Assassin Squad that they couldn't actually attack. But on the Consolidate after the combat, everyone is locked in combat. And we're on to round 5. Alright, so sisters are done moving, and there's a little bit of a running. This vehicle did its 18-inch move, driving up to here. This moves 12 inches. This is immobilized and doesn't fix itself. This Exorcist immobilizes itself on the Aegis line. Girls move back to the las cannon. Exorcist moves over there. These girls haven't moved yet. These guys are locked in combat, and we're going to move this last group. And so while the shooting is done, we killed a Plague Marine. Typhus does not take a wound. The vehicle that had the relic explodes and does nothing. And that's pretty much it for shooting, so we're going to see what happens to this last squad. Kills all the zombies, and we're on to round 5 for Plague Marines. Alright, moving is done. These guys are here. This thing with the Havoc launcher is there. This rhino on the shooting restarted. Those guys are running over there, or moving over there. Typhus is as hidden as he can be behind the building. These zombies are all dead. And we're on to shooting. So in shooting, Uriah's squad lost 2 Death Cult Assassins from a Havoc launcher, and then this group of Plague Marines, the close one, charges. And we did not hit them with Overwatch. End of round 5. There's 1 Plague Marine left here attacking Uriah, and that's the only assault. There's only 1 Death Cult Assassin left, too. So we're kind of moving fast. We're on round 6. Exorcist moved up. It shot them 6 times. Only hit 3. Wounds 3. And he rolled 5s and 6s on his Feel No Pain. And then the girls. And then those girls, they hit 5 times. Wow. They wound 2. And they killed moving other than this Exorcist. We killed the boss on the Plague Marines, and killed 1 Plague Marine over there. And we're onto the Plague Marine, well, onto the assault, and then Plague Marine round. Dies here. Death Cult Assassin does not fail his morale check, so they're just locked in combat. 6 for the Chaos side. So we're abbreviating things because it's almost done. This guy's taken 3 saves, and he's a 5-up, so he dies. And there's no way for the sisters to even tie this game, so Plague Marines win. Good game. They got Relic, and sisters have First Blood. Oh, they have Linebreaker. So the final score, they got 5 points. Kill the Warlord, Relic, and Linebreaker, and the sisters got First Blood, so 4-1.